Big redhead, good passer down on the low block.
The number 1 pick by the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Denver has possession. They've got prime time. Thornton out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's McDaniels at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Johnson kicks to Laverne. Fade away. Pass to Dorsey. He dishes it to Barton. Feeds it to Harris. And here is Johnson. He kicks to Dorsey. In the corner, it's Harris from the arc. And that is good. Harris has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Nuggets.
It seems like they're living off these second chance opportunities.
Yeah, they'd probably prefer to just make the initial shot. But if they keep getting these offensive rebounds, I don't think they're going to worry about it too much as long as they get the point.
And he gets it to go.
Something they'd like to see more of him more often, that's for sure.
The Nuggets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And it's Johnson penetrating. The layup missed.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Again, the Rockets score.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. Barton kicks to Harris from deep. Here's Dorsey, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Second chance points starting to pay off. Just a ton of hustle here we're seeing.
And you can get a lot of momentum going for your side with a timely offensive rebound. And they've had more than a few of those. How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
He just could not contain himself.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Barton passes to Laverne. Johnson kicks to Laverne.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And they're going to have to continue that pace, Bart, because they're down, and anytime you're losing, you got to take advantage of every offensive opportunity you have.
And he makes the first. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Houston. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Houston, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Prime time, the pass to McDaniels. Thornton against Johnson. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. It's good from long range.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the wing right side. Here's Laverne. And again, Denver no good. Rockets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. McDaniels kicks to Thornton. Pass to Hayes. And some nice passing there by Houston. McDaniels passes to primetime. Thornton up on top. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Gary Harris.
Well, after 3.5 seasons in Sacramento, Marcus Thornton was traded to the Nets last year. He rallied back from what had been his worst season in the NBA. Shot much better in Brooklyn. It seemed to be a good fit playing with that playoff team.
And Thornton drops 2. And Thornton from Baton Rouge played collegiately at LSU.
Some have called him the Bayou Bomber. I like that name because he can fill it up in a hurry, and scoring is certainly what he does best.
They get it back. Laverne, the stupendous finish in traffic. Laverne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You simply have to be able to box out better than that.
Well, you think about the difference in the game, Clark. It's second chance points in this game. I mean, they're just not putting up the same kind of effort as their opponent.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Barton. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in.
But defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
Rockets have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Here's Hayes. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Still Rockets ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 14.
Here's Primetime. Hayes the pass to Primetime. On the wing, Thornton. He feeds it to Hayes. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Still Rockets ball. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 5.
Just 4 to shoot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Denver shooting 40% in the fourth. Johnson kicks to Dorsey. Passes it to Barton. They get a hand on it. Steve, they are in complete control.
Well, everything they're doing, Kevin, has been working out. The game plan was solid, and they are executing out there.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Execute it to perfection.
I don't think you're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop.
Well, unless you're the team getting dunked on, of course.
Banked in off the glass. Rockets have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Now the pass to Thornton. Right wing. The dish to Hayes. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
8 seconds on the shot clock. 8.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
He had pretty much played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's really the only time he's turned it over so far.
Motiejunas is checked in for Chuck Hayes. Here's the screen. Barton passes to Laverne, and he gets it to go. Laverne's got 12 points here in the second half.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel, 0 points, nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On up the court. Here's Harris. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Out of Michigan State, a bit undersized, but he's very physical, goes hard at both ends of the floor. Really a two-way player who could do a number of things to help his team win.
And Harris drops them both. And Gary Harris, the youngest sophomore at the 2014 draft class, for how well-rounded his game is. He's only a few months older than Julius Randle.
Yeah, but everybody in the NBA, no matter your age, you're a pro now. So age is just one of those interesting factoids that doesn't have a bearing on much of anything. I like his versatility. I think because he slipped a little lower in the draft than anticipated, he's going to play with a nice, healthy edge that will allow him to maximize his potential.
Little chip on his shoulder.
Yep.
Barton dishes to Johnson. Right wing. And that one's good. Barton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It looked like he may have been showboating a little bit at the end of that one.
Pass to McDaniels. There's the feed to Motiejunas. The jump hook, and it's Houston with another. Here's Barton. Harris outside. From the arc, and he gets it to go. Harris has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nuggets. Rockets have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. Uses the glass to finish the win.
You know, they've been able to depend on his offense all game long, guys. He's drained a lot of shots out here.
And between now and the horn, Steve, the ball should be in his hands as much as possible if they want to continue to build this lead.
Barton kicks to Johnson, expanding his range, and rebounded by McDaniels. And for Houston, they're shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. Capela passes to McDaniels, and he converts the layup. McDaniels got 14 points here in the second half.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Harris outside. Johnson from outside. And Johnson missing again. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? And that's just an awful turnover.
Houston making some changes. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for Capela. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Marcus Thornton. Here's Barton. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper. Barton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Over to the left wing. Prime time, the pass to Hayes. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Here's Laverne. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
And Brewer kicks to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Releases from 15. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Denver's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Here's Barton. Can't connect from short range. And here is Brewer. From 12 feet out. And Montejunas, the basket on the assist by Brewer. Montejunas has got 10 points here in the second half. Denver shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Barton dishes to Dorsey. Here's Laverne. The Rockets pull it in. Primetime's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the left wing. There's the screen. With the fadeaway. And it's Houston with another.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
Johnson the screen. Barton passes to Harris. Kicks it to Dorsey. Tries from 7. It's rebound by Hayes. And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
Defensive foul. That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
On defense, Houston. Here's Barton. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Kept alive.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Dwight Howard. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected energy into every play that was made out there.
Johnson, a wide open look. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Rockets shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. Pass to primetime. Here's McDaniels for the 3, and another 3 for Houston.
You got to feel pretty good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home floor.
Yeah, and just riding it out here now. I mean, they gave the fans what they wanted.
Johnson right side. Harris outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Rockets with the rebound.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
No, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
It's tipped. Here's prime time. It's good.
Boy, they're piling on here as we come to an end.
Oh, hey, let's just call it what it is. They are trying to run it up on them.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dreamlike games for a coach.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.